A live look from Ames, Iowa, Jack Trice Stadium. EA Sports College Football ready to roll in Week 3. It's the Houston Cougars and the Iowa State Cyclones. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Well, guys, the Cougars head coach told me before the game he has great confidence in the line of scrimmage and their ability to run the ball today. That's because he has got an experienced back. With the freshman quarterback, if he doesn't like what he sees, he can hand it off, and they will plan on having great success up front. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Houston about to kick off to get things underway. On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. So Iowa State's offense will have the football first. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
Nah, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. Now, a running back they could really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
Finds his man. It's Greenlaw. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws right in those holes. Get those first downs. Get those big chunks.
Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose. It can get pretty wild in the Big 12. Some of these outposts are like snake pits when you have to go on the road. Got to get off to a quick start in conference play.
It is always wacky, Reese. Like, there's always something that happens in the Big 12, and somebody comes out of nowhere in the Big 12 every single year. So starting in conference play, Palmer, these games start to really matter, really add up, and the pressure amplifies.
It's so true, too. When you think about the Big 12 conference, it just seems like teams get caught sleepwalking. So you've got to start fast. And the challenge, I think, for these coaching staffs, these two teams, every week they've got to have their team ready to go, and it starts today.
Let's talk for a second about Iowa State. They had a win on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star linebacker giving a verbal commitment, and getting good talent like that is what a program at this level really needs to succeed.
Yeah, this is the next step for this program, right? Continue to get talent, and high school talent that can come in that you know they can compete with your roster right now. Those are the guys that really help you take that next step.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. And the Cyclones go back to work after moving the chains through the air. From the red zone, it's Peppers. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Hands it off. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Cyclones!
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Houston's offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And here comes Keyshawn Henderson, a freshman prospect from Texas. They have a lot of confidence that he can get them in the right play and make the right calls.
And I can just tell you, man, just by watching the tape of this dude at the quarterback spot, I don't like it. And I say that, I don't like it from a defensive perspective because he's just got so much speed. He can put so much stress on a defense, and it's just one guy. Break one tackle, can take it to the house, Palmer. It's a rare combination that what this guy can do. He can just take off in the blink and kill defenses.
Must be nice, because I have no idea what it feels like, but to be able to run that fast and stress a defense, that's got to feel pretty good, at least if you're on offense, right? Because not only do you have to focus on our running back, and not only do you have to focus on all of our weapons on the perimeter, because this guy can throw and hurt you as well, but you're right. If he makes you miss and he gets in the second level, this dude is gone.
Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Right side, it's Martin.
And that's a situation right there where the quarterback is just taking what the defense gives him. The defense is taking everything away down the field. Just take the easy throw underneath.
Back to throw, it's Henderson. Catch in the middle, it's Young. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down. And the Cougars, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Hits inside, it's Wormley. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. It's complete on the right side. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Hey, man, this is exactly what you want as a play caller. You want to get your quarterback settled, give him some bunnies early to make some plays so he's feeling bulletproof. 4 for 4 to start the game. Yes, please. Offensive coordinator Jesse, I'm giving him an A+ so far for checking those boxes.
Well, he's done a good job getting his quarterback prepped for this one, too, because watching this guy throw the ball, he's making quick decisions, and he's throwing the ball with a lot of conviction. You can tell this guy watched a lot of film. He has the answers to the test early in this game.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. Extra point here will tie the game. And they tacked on the extra point. They marched 78 yards down the field, and he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Tells the run, wants to pass. He's taking the shot. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense, because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
First play of the drive comes from the 41. The run inside. It's Sanford. Got the first down. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Dropping back, it's Henderson. It's dropped after taking the hit.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary. You saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Makes the grab. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. They'll try to get it through the air. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Turning it on. A huge Huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10. They'll run it. It's Sanford. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. The Cyclones spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown.
I love it. The defense brings extra bodies near the line of scrimmage. They choose to blitz, get to him, try to speed up the processor just a little bit, force the scramble, no damage done. Nice job by this defense making him think really quickly and make a decision.
Still looking to his right. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Cougar!
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And the extra point splits the upright.
14, Iowa State, 7.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Iowa State's offense heads out to get this drive underway. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Fires to the tight end. Long way to go on 2nd down. Looking to throw. They're all over him. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he avoids the sack.
And watching this offense the past couple weeks, man, everything's hard. And they got to find a way to get some easier routes, some quicker throws, some higher percentage things, because they're just not hitting at a high clip, and they got to find a way to make things easier and alleviate some pressure off their quarterback.
Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. The Cougars come to the line in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry-up, defense has to be ready.
Looking downfield, it's Henderson. Finds the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the 1st down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Makes the grab over the middle. There he goes. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. Just a quick rhythm throw there, and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some pop.
Makes the grab in their space. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a 1st down.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing 1st downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys in the field. Stringing 1st downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up.
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
Touchdown, Houston. Hello. And they take it in for 6 more points. On to attempt the try. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They marched 56 yards to the end zone, and the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Let's see what the Cyclones offense has dialed up for this drive. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Got a little grass. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on 1st down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. Rush right in his face. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
I like the defense there and their mentality. After getting gashed on the ground, they just turn the page and they generate the pass rush the very next play.
Got his man. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. Looking to throw for it. He's got the tight end. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
Listen, at this point, the end of the 1st half, you're trying to generate some points. 1st downs are the most important thing. So
snags it, and he's open. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. The Cyclones come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the back in motion. This time they'll go to the running game. Not just hard-nosed running, that's cement-nosed running as he gets it to the 25. Timeout call by Iowa State. That'll be their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. It's complete to the left. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Had it in his hands, and he dropped it. Thought he had another big play and interception. He'll have to settle for the PBU. It's 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. This time it's complete. Touchdown, Iowa State. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
That textbook how you end a 1st half. You're trailing. You need to put a drive together. Great job using all of the clock, getting the TD, and you want to talk about creating some momentum going into the half and knowing I get the football, so everything trending in the right direction.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Waning seconds of the 1st half. Let's see how they handle it. Running inside. It's Sanford. And he's not going anywhere as this defense has no plans to give up a big play before the half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. And the Cyclones will kick it away to start the 2nd half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive line...
He's loose on the right. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks. That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Sanford. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Cougars. Once he got some room, it was over. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he puts through the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And he finished things off with that 36-yarder for a score.
28, Iowa State, 14.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. He is snowed under nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long. The fake and wants to throw. Oh, he wants it all. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
Well, this defense knew coming into this one, this offense would take shots. They know they have targets that can fly, push down the field vertically. Nice job in coverage there.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Here comes the heat. He gets away. He works his way to the 21-yard line. Not enough to pick up the 1st down. The Cyclones will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. On the return. Slips through the line. What a return there. Found a little running room and put his team in great position. Here comes the Houston offense once again. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. From the gun, it's Sanford. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain. No harm, no foul.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Henderson. Oh, pressure's coming. Out wide right, it's Sanford. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. The snap sets up to throw. Flip it out to the back of the screen. Tried to set up the screen, and the defense wasn't having it. The Cougars racing to the line in the hurry-up. Second down to the air. Buying time to his right. Touchdown, Cougars! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And they split the uprights on the extra point. They're up 35-14.
35, Iowa State, 14.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll go out of bounds at the 27-yard line, just couldn't quite shake free. Iowa State sending the offense back out. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. This time they'll throw it. Look out! Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision, but it's a tough decision to make.
Fires downfield. Got his man. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Cyclones will snap it on 1st and 10. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. They got it blocked just enough and a good gain on that run. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. And send the tight end in motion. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Caught, it's Peppers. They knock him down at the 40, but he picks up 5, and it'll be enough for a 1st down. The Cyclones look to keep this drive humming. Straight ahead, it's Peppers. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Left side, it's Greenlaw. He is like a loose boulder just rolling to the 32.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Fires to the middle.
Thank you.
And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
Man, those are those balls where you trust your wide receiver to go up and make those plays. So many guys now played hoops for so long, big bodies, long arms. Those are the ones when they get their hands on it, you want them to come down, secure those catches, and make those big plays for them.
And he's tackled at the line of scrimmage, and the defense holds.
Low man wins. Defense that time on 4th down was expecting run, and you saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go. Defense wins the down. They give it back up now to their offense.
Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. To the air, it's Henderson. Moves to his right, trying to make magic with his feet. And this is why a mobile quarterback is a defensive coordinator's worst nightmare. He has just been running wild all day.
And, man, you see it again. It's got to be frustrating for this defense. Like, there's a reason the offense has the lead, and it's because the QB can drop back and do things like that. It's supposed to be.
He's going for a big play downfield. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. 2nd and long here. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got him quickly. Really putting together a threat now. They get the 1st. It's at the 37. And the Cougars want to pick up the tempo. Fresh center downs going to the air. Quickly out to the tight end. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. That's the end of the quarter, and Houston has the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. Quick give. It's Sanford. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped a gain of 3. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. Quickly to the tight end. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Snags it over the middle. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Rush is on. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Houston. They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
Man, I'm a good play caller when I got a guy like this at the quarterback spot. Like, he's so adept at seeing where the space is, finding it, breaking through it. And Palmer, this isn't the first time he's made a play today.
No, you're right, David, and it's got to be frustrating for the defense because they knew with his running ability he was going to get his touches, and they knew they had to be able to slow him down from running the football, but they haven't been able to do that. When you've got speed like this guy has, and you can throw it the way he does, he just causes so many problems for you as a defensive coordinator. This guy is going to be a problem for any defense that faces him this season.
Iowa State's offense heads out to get this drive underway. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Got his man. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And the Cyclones come to the line with a new set of downs. Hits inside, it's Peppers. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Selling the fake. Out wide left, it's Greenlaw. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. The Cyclones go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Touchdown, Cyclones! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, you got to love the attitude of this team. I know they're still down by a lot on the scoreboard, but a really nice job by the quarterback. Accurate throw on that touchdown pass.
They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
And listen, it's getting late in the game. It's in the 4th quarter, and they got to make something happen when you're down by this much. But I'll tell you what, this onside kick went like the defense and the offense is gone for this day. It's just
intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Looking for more room. Inside the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Iowa State. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
And this defense has had a rough day, but how about this play? Breaking on the football, making the pick, taking it to the house, maybe build some momentum for some future games.
He's not quite going to get there, and the try for 2 fails, and they are unable to cut into this lead any further.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
The run inside. It's Sanford.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
The Cyclones spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down. Timeout called by Iowa State. That'll be their 2nd. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Henderson. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Slides to the ground. He got away and picked up the 1st down on a 2nd and long. The Cyclones take a timeout, and they will have no more. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Sanford. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Now they're going to throw it. He's got it and still on his feet. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. They'll go to the air. Looking to the end zone. Pass is broken up. Incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
Really nice job of awareness on 1st down that time by the defender. He sees it thrown. He's able to knock it down for the incompletion.
Right side, it's Thomas. Touchdown, Houston. And the punishment has been extended. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end, but all game long, whether it's receivers or running backs or tight ends, wherever the best one-on-one matchup has been, he's been able to take advantage of it, and that's why they've been able to score so many points.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He gets across for 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. Let's see what the Cyclones offense has dialed up for this drive. Gets the back moving. A snap, wants to throw to start this drive. Makes the grab. No chance to run, but still a good gain. And the Cyclones want to crank the tempo. 2nd down, gonna throw it.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw one first. Makes the catch. It's Greenlaw. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. Like, I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off the spot. Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in games when we had a big lead, but that's okay. That's what you're supposed to do. Keep competing, defense.
You coming into this game, if they throw completions and get 1st downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
Oh, my
Complete
God.
in the middle.
Like
Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running.
And with that pass right there, over 300 yards. That's a good day at the office. Being able to execute, doing a good job seeing what's coming, anticipating, taking some shots today, but this whole really strong, put up some good numbers.
The Cyclones getting set on 1st and 10. They march to the red zone, and here they go. On target. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. They'll keep it on the ground here, off right tackle. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Under pressure. Makes the grab on the left.
Hey, man, that's a frustrating end to that play.
And, guys, hold that thought just a second because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Lets it go to the end zone.
Thank you.
Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it.
And I get it. That's for pride's sake. This game's over. Like, I know you're down and you try to mount drives, and sometimes you even try to get young guys in the game at this point. But now you're just fighting for pride and just letting them try not to get any more points on the scoreboard.
He'll be shoved out of bounds, but a nice pickup there to get them away from their own end zone.
Man, the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game goes on, they've got to keep an eye on this guy and make sure they know where he is at all times.
The Cougars are in the hurry-up. Looking to throw, it's Henderson. Left side is Sanford. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing him the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock.
Timeout, Houston.
And the Cougars come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Freshetta Downs going up top. Rolls right. He'll pull it down and run. At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown, Cougars! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They push the lead out here in the fourth quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And the extra point is good.
That makes the score Houston 57, Iowa State 27.
On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Looking for running room. Runs through the tackle. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination and all